I'm Lenny Farlee, and I'm an extension forester here at Purdue University. So really important when, number one, when you're selecting your tree, get a tree that's fresh. And so you want to test the needles to make sure they're still flexible and not brittle. You also want to think about how long that tree may have been in storage before you got it. One of the best ways to get a fresh tree is actually to do a choose and cut tree operation to go to a Christmas tree farm. And so that's a good option for a family experience. Once you've selected your tree, one of the most important things to do is once you get it home, cut off about a ½ inch on the bottom of the stem of the tree and immediately put it in a basin of cool water. This is really important to make sure the tree does not dry out. If that basin of water or the stand you're using, the water dries up, you'll need to cut another ½ inch off because the base of that tree will dry and can no longer drink water. So when you're selecting a tree stand, make sure you've got a tree stand that has plenty of water capacity. A 7-foot tree might consume a ½ gallon of water a day for the first week. So very important considerations for taking care of your tree. A couple of other things to think about are heat sources and moving air. And so don't put your tree close to a heat register, close to a fireplace, a wood stove, or really bright lights. And a cool room tends to be better to keep the tree fresher longer. Once you've finished with your tree for the holidays, there's several good responsible ways of disposing of that tree or even reusing it. And so many municipalities now offer tree recycling programs either at the curb or at recycling centers. So check with your municipality to see if they offer a tree recycling service. And in many cases, what they're doing is mulching those trees and using that mulch for a variety of purposes. You need to make sure your tree is clear of any ornaments or wires before you send it for recycling. You can also put the tree in the back corner of a yard somewhere and decorate it with bird feeders, with soot cakes, or other items as a sort of wildlife habitat through the winter. We don't want to use trees, though, that may have been shipped in from other locations for that, because those trees might have insects or diseases that we don't want spreading. And so for those trees that have been shipped in, one of the other alternatives is to have a campfire with the tree after the fact. And so you can cut the tree up into pieces and have a campfire at some point in time that winter or spring.